Hello there, Flip here, and today I'm going to embrace my worst nightmares as I've decided to make a Genshin tier list. Disclaimer, this is going to be based on mine and Jello Impact's opinion, who is here with us. Say hi, Jello.
Hello. I'm Jello Impact. I build and test every single character to help you decide who you want to wish for and build.
Yep, he makes very good guides, and he is a lot nicer than me. So I would recommend going over to his channel and checking out his videos. They are very good. Also,
yeah, I think we make a good compliment. If you want to feel good, you can go watch me, and if you want to stop playing Genshin forever, you can watch Flip.
Wow. Also, so yes, don't get too upset with the placements. It's overall more important to focus on the reasoning. You're also going to assume 5 stars are at C0, 4 stars at C6, and the templates we use here are just for like general reference. You can obviously switch out some of the units, and it would still be the same team.
The biggest reason why we go for this type of discussion video is just so that you can have an idea of, oh, those are some really cool teams that I should make. Oh, I like that character. I should try that team. And then, oh, I didn't know that team would be really good. And then you're gonna end up having a lot more fun with your game.
Yep. And as always, before we get into the video, if at any point during the video you're entertained or informed, make sure to drop a like and even consider subscribing, as I talk on various topics regarding Genshin's meta, and I'll try to keep you updated, ignore my upload schedule. But yes, so I say we start. So
fantastic, let's do it.
Starting off with double Hydro Yoimiya. You are the
start off with that one.
Yep, you are the Yoimiya expert. Go ahead.
Well, we're talking single target, right? And we did another tier list on my channel with the AoE teams.
I forgot to mention that. Yes,
so that's okay. So this one's single target only. Are we judging the team's performance in AoE because sometimes abysses have AoE chambers on their single target side, or are we just strictly talking one single boss?
Just strictly talking bosses.
So Yoimiya gets a really big bump than what I would normally give her.
Yes.
Yeah, because she really is like the most single target character in the game, basically, period. So personally, I would put both double Hydro and double Hydro Geo. I would put them in the A tier, but that's that because it is strictly single target.
All right. You know what? I think that's honestly fair. Well, at least we'll see where like other teams go, but for now, I think that's fair.
Yeah. The biggest comparison I would draw is obviously Hu Tao. We'll get there eventually, but besides Hu Tao actually being able to have some kind of AOE, she does more damage. But Yoimiya, if the bosses are mobile or far away, like Weenut or Runesnake,
we do indeed not.
Thundering Manifestation, yeah, exactly. Then Yoimiya makes up for some of her DPS loss by not having to run after enemies. So they actually end up being pretty similar in a lot of cases.
To be fair, at least for Thundering Manifestation, I don't like using Yoimiya against it because you just miss a lot of the time when he teleports and it sucks.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's still pretty solid against that.
Yeah. The saddest thing is how certain other teams have that problem, but we'll get there.
Okay, Raiden National. This is a very controversial team in general, isn't it?
I think it is. I thought that most people agreed that it was ridiculous, but some people really
fucking hate it.
Disagree. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I mean, like, before Dendro, I'm pretty sure this was like the easiest way to like achieve the single target ceiling. Pre-Dendro, like we have stuff like Hyperbloom, which we'll talk about Hyperbloom later. But as it stands now, I still think it's like not bad, especially if we're talking only single target, because its biggest issue is that it knocks enemies away, which sucks. But compared to other single target teams, it's fine. It's really good, I think.
Yeah, I think it's really, really awesome too. It's very, very strong. I would put it, honestly, I would leave it there. I would right beside. I don't know if it's above or below Yoimiya,
I definitely think it's above.
It's really close. It's honestly really, really close. We can put it right above, but they're not. It better not be too big of a gap. It's really, really close.
We'll see. Oh wow, this is very interesting. Sucrose National. This is the team I use the most.
You can talk first then.
All right, so compared to Raiden National, I think like if we're talking per single target, it is going to be lower. The only thing that it really has over Raiden National is that you can like front load some parts of it with Jangling and Jingcho. And Sucrose just buffs Jingcho's nuke from vaping off of Jangling. And you also have Sack Sword, which you can double E, and yeah, it's pretty satisfying. Overall, I'm pretty sure you will just get faster clears with Raiden National, so I'm going to put it below. Where it compares to Yoimiya teams,
it's worse.
Yeah, I don't think it realistically is going to like outperform Yoimiya and sustain single target. So for now, we keep it here, and we'll see like other teams.
I think that's fair. I think I think Sucrose obviously in general is strong in AoE. She doesn't have any specific, like the swirls and things like that. She doesn't have any specific things that make her stand out for single target versus Raiden, who has the overloaded and just good personal damage. Obviously, like you said, reducing the hydro resistance is still going to be, good, but yeah, I definitely think it's worse, but still good.
International.
I mean, obviously this is more of an AoE team that's serviceable in single target.
Yeah, the single target isn't
I guess
horrible.
You tell me.
It's not.
No, it's not. No,
but it's like, if we're talking like vertical, if we're talking like vertical investment in single target, like you get a bow for child and whatnot, it can go up to like top of A. I don't think it still touches S tier even with like that much vertical investment, unless you're getting constellations in which we're not factoring those in. And at a C0 level, I think it's.
Do you think B tier, or do you think it's still A?
I'm trying to think, because like in single target you get like bottlenecked a lot by the fact that you have really long downtime, which kind of sucks for bosses. Because like even Sucrose National doesn't have as much downtime as Child International has. So I'm definitely keeping it below all of these teams in terms of like pure single target. I'm just not sure whether I put in B
and come back to it.
Yeah, sure. All right. Let's just talk about it. Do you want to talk about this just here, or do we talk about another team?
Let's wait. I need time.
Need a break from nationals. So, Yae aggravate.
Well, Tighnari Yae is insane. I think I saw a calc where Tighnari Yae, when played perfectly, and Nahida in Zhongli's slot here, it has the highest single target DPS in the game.
Really?
Like by a really significant margin.
That would be interesting. I'm not sure about that, but
yeah. The problem is that you have to play. Yeah, the problem is you have to play so impossibly precise that it's like physically impossible for an actual person to actually do.
I could probably do it.
But bet.
Yeah.
But realistically, you're not going to be able to get away without a defensive option. I think you could also get it with Baiju in the last slot.
That is true, yeah. I forgot he existed. So double danger as well.
Yeah. I would say it's in pure single target, again, artificially inflated, just like Yae. I would actually put it either at the top of A, but maybe even into S tier.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's leave it there for now. And wait, is this okay?
Wow, that did not take very much convincing.
No, I believe you. I've seen some like crazy Tighnari spread calcs, and
it's crazy.
It does seem pretty in line with what I've heard.
Yeah. I would also like to see something other than one team archetype retest here.
Wait, did I forget? Okay, no, it's there. Jeez, I thought I forgot Alhaitham Quickbloom for a second. Alright, Alhaitham spread.
You put this
direct
on here?
downgrade.
Oh my God.
The direct downgrade to Quickbloom Alhaitham. What do we say about it?
I would say that this is really, really, really investment dependent. So if we're staying, no 5-star art, no 5-star weapons, no constellations, like strictly free to play, you're really kind of hampering this team's damage potential because it really depends on your high value crit stats. So like, yeah, you need to have really cracked out artifacts on all 3 of your damage dealing units because you're basically losing a slot with Kuki. Yeah, Alhaitham, Nahida, and Yae.
Nahida does no damage, dude.
He does okay off-field damage.
It's fine, yeah. I mean,
but I guess a large part of her good damage is in AoE as well.
Yeah, it's a dual carry team. You can completely off-field Yae here. There's no point in on-fielding her. And the team is solid. I think I'm inclined to put it above Inter if we're talking purely. Do you want to put it here?
Be at best.
Be at best, sure. I'll take it.
I don't know if it's above. If it's above Child though, but that's my opinion.
I just don't think it's worth using Alhaitham and spread in general.
No, we talked about it on the other list, but yeah, without being able to have synergy with a grouper and Uki doing basically nothing for the team, it's my favorite.
Right. Let me just close my eyes and take a random team. Oh, Hu Tao, jeez, wow. Okay, so above Yoimiya, 100%. Where else? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It is above Yoimiya for sure.
Above Rational is because I feel like people inflate Hu Tao a lot. In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
This is VV Vape, not even double Hydro as well.
Yeah, I would personally put it below Rational if we're talking C0 R0.
Yeah.
Because people don't understand how much of a boost Hu Tao gets from Homa and C1.
Homa C1 is 40%, I think.
Which is ridiculous. It's like Raiden C2. It's like having a Raiden C2.
It is, yeah.
And so people like really, really like, I think, downplay the power of those constellations and how much the difference it makes to the power of the team.
I agree. And that's why I don't. And also, in terms of, especially for VV Vape, this is not double Hydro, this is VV Vape Hu Tao. It's just a lot harder than it is for Raiden, and Hu Tao is the one dealing really all the damage. So
it's really hard.
Especially the cause rotation is horrible.
It is horrible. I hate it.
Alright. Let's just...
Even with Sucrose, there's no Boba Swirl.
Yeah. Alright, let's talk about Double Hydro National.
Double Hydro.
This is...
So my Bennett's not built well enough for me to play this properly.
Your Bennett isn't built?
Like, I haven't leveled his skill very much, or his normal attacks. That's like a big thing in this team, is to like vape and have him on field driving and vaping.
Yeah, but I think that team is like pretty solid. I think it's like definitely gonna be above Sucrose National in terms of pure single target. I would argue above Yoimiya, but how do you feel about that?
I don't think it is, but I'm willing to be wrong. But from me playing it, my whole shtick is that I look at some sheets, but I go towards my personal experience, and my personal experience is that he's worse than Yoimiya.
I mean, that's fair. That's your own prerogative as well. But I also Okay, wait. At least
at the end of the day, it's your tier list, so
don't say that.
What?
That hurt. No, I was gonna say that. Wait, where's this team? I was gonna say I think I can contend with it being like around lower than Yoimiya Double Hydro, but I do think it is at least better than this version of Yoimiya.
I've heard Yoimiya stands swear that the Yunjin Zhongli version is the better version.
That does depend on investment, because like if we're
very much so.
Like if you're talking like really high investment Yoimiya, then I can obviously see it outpacing.
Right.
But that whether that requires a weapon or not, I'm unsure. But I actually haven't looked into much
Yoimiya. Here's the thing about Yoimiya and her weapons. Her constellations do nothing for her, and her weapon does nothing for her.
Wait, her weapon does nothing for her?
No, it's less than a 10% DPS increase for her.
Oh, you over slingshot and stuff.
And over Rust R5. And because Rust is actually broken in the amount of stats that it gives to her.
Yeah.
And it also comes with a huge amount of caveats with you have to play around like to activate all its passives, and you can't use your burst in this time, and you have to use it here and there, and it's like, and sometimes it has anti-synergy with Shimenawa. So yeah, her weapon is sometimes just not even really very much of an upgrade at all.
Not gonna lie, I actually don't know what her weapon does at all.
Yeah, it's just normal. It's just normal attack bonus.
Okay.
True damage and normal attack bonus. Yeah. But it's like weird stacking mechanics, kind of like Child's Bow, where you have to do different. It's like based on her energy or something like that.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Sounds weird. Yeah.
It is. It's a pain in the butt, and it looks bad on her too.
It's oh my purple and red. Jesus Christ. What were they thinking?
Rust is perfect. I don't understand.
Rust should be the signature instead.
Yeah,
you know,
I do agree that you do need very high investment both into in all three of Yunjin. That's the thing about Yunjin is yes, she does buff even more than Bennett for Yoimiya, but she does need like significant artifact investment, and Yolan needs investment, and Yoimiya does. So it depends how high investment you're giving, you're allotting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I get it. So, I'll leave it above Yoimiya Double Hydro. I'll trust you. By the way, if anyone wants to talk about the Yoimiya stuff, blame it on him, not me.
I can take it.
Okay. All right. Wander.
Go watch my Yoimiya video while you're at it.
Wander with Farzan. This is assuming C6 Farzan, so.
Okay. So, you go first.
You go first, okay. I'm actually not sure. I've only looked at Xiao stuff with Farzan. I've never looked at Wander stuff. I actually have no idea where it sheets.
Yeah, Wander is really interesting. It's really weird because it's unless you're in pure single target, it's actually optimal to use his charge attacks over his normal attacks.
Wait.
But then once you go for his constellations or weapon, then it starts becoming better to use his normal attacks.
Okay, so to say, so he's just a charge attack spammer at C0 without his weapon.
Usually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. But in single target, you probably are still using his normal attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not gonna lie. Again, a lot of my opinions are based on testing on my own account. I don't have him yet. I'm going to be getting him and C16 Farzan as soon as he comes around, but he's not here yet, unfortunately.
I want to see if I can just. Oh wait. Let me try something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's just look at this for our guidance. The GC Sim Gospel. Okay, GC Sim calcs are kind of scuffed, but let's just go with it. I have nothing else to go off of.
I thought that was Ningguang with Farzan.
Oh no, thank God it isn't. Minus 20 DPS. Damn.
What the? Oh, that actually makes sense. I can't wait to play that.
What, 50k? hold on.
It's really high.
There's so much Dea stuff.
EPS Sucrose? What? Hello?
I guess. Is this the what the fuck note? Wanderer. Where's Wanderer Layla? This is it?
There. Yeah.
52. Okay, that's mid. that's okay. Let's see the damage distribution. I'm guessing like above 70%. 66. Oh, energy issues. This sim needs to be 80% is crazy. Okay.
I heard he was a stat goblin.
Yeah. Okay, this team has ER issues somewhere. That's a lot of variance. Okay, so 52k. Single target, that's like here.
I think that's fair. I mean, he is more of an AoE character at C0.
Yeah. Right, Xiao. Okay, the thing with Xiao, because I've actually looked into Xiao. With Xiao, assuming you can collision plunge every single hit, which I don't think it's that unreasonable.
How realistic
for
is that?
It's pretty realistic.
I think as long as yeah, I think so too. As long as you can some bosses not be?
I'm pretty sure people thought there was, but I don't think there is any boss that can't be collision plunged. Some have like harder hitboxes, but I'm pretty sure everyone can be collision plunged. So I'm inclined to put him like below Yoimiya.
There's no shot he's higher than Yoimiya, but
I'm just trying to not to look at sim, but yeah, I'm inclined to say below Yoimiya. Assuming every collision plunge is kind of, some people will be like that's unrealistic, but I think that's fair, at least for bosses. But yeah,
I'm down with it.
Ride and aggravate. My favorite team.
Okay, well you can pick up the pieces after I destroy it.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I do think that this team is a lot better in AoE because Raiden's AoE is really, really crazy, and Sucrose's grouping is good. So I think it's a lot better in AoE, but it's not like it's terrible. It's better than spread. Oh wait, single target. Spread Alhaitham?
I think spread Alhaitham is higher.
Okay. So anyways, I think probably B.
That's fair.
I don't think it's insane, but I do think it's serviceable.
Heizou. Hold on.
Okay, it's okay. We'll talk about it later.
Hmm?
I was gonna say something, but we can talk about it later.
All right. So Heizou.
Heizou is this is not a Heizou team. This is a Heizou being carried on his back by 3 good characters.
Pretty much, yes.
So it is a Heizou carry team, just Heizou being carried.
Yeah, Farzan driver.
Yeah,
that's my favorite word.
I don't single target. This is an AoE team. This is not a single target team.
I think here, maybe even C.
I think that's So I think C6 Farzan is really broken, and at least they are shredding the pyro res.
True.
You're still getting really good jangling damage, and then Farzan is going Fav for jangling ER. You do have time to funnel jangling. I think B is pretty realistic.
Just bottom of B?
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely not higher.
Yeah. Alright, controversial one, Ito.
Ooh. I swear I play this game, but I don't have Ito yet. X3 run.
Ito is like, it's lower than Wanderer, because Wanderer 52k. I think that's pretty sure that's lower than Wanderer. In single target, I don't even think it beats international either practically.
Wow. I didn't realize that Ito was
Mid.
so mid. Yeah, I thought that he was better based on how people talk about him.
No, C6 Goro just isn't as good as C6 Farazan. I think it's like night and day between them, and Geo is an element. It has very little synergy outside of this one comp, so.
Right.
Above Heizou, but below international seems fair.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
No.
Alright. Right, Ningguang.
I mean, she is a single target burst down character. So her specialty is in single target.
Yep.
Can you please look up her GC Sim database? Please.
Sure.
I think I saw it. I think I saw it at the top right.
Oh wait, I can just go to her specifically because she actually is on
okay.
the sim database. Well, she has 6 teams. Ningguang
Hyperbloom. I told you. Wait, that's a terrible DPS for Hyperbloom, isn't it?
It is. That's Eula Hyperbloom is like double that. Well, Eula Hyperbloom. I feel disgusted even like looking this up. What the fuck is that?
Ooh, gross. That's disgusting. Why would you do that?
Yo, you look 68k.
Holy, that's so much higher.
Oh wait,
What the hell?
actually, I just realized it doesn't on-field Eula at all. It makes Eula hold, you know, the claymore that gives you like EM just for having it. They give Eula the claymore, and then they just never on-field. I hate this game so much. So if you on-field Eula, it's 50k, but if you don't on it, it's...
I like how both of us have our favorite characters that are just trashed by this game. Wait, you didn't check?
Oh yeah.
You didn't. Mine is Yoimiya. You didn't actually check. I just feel like Eula and Yoimiya are like the most disrespected characters by Hoyoverse.
They give Eula a dedicated support, and it's actually worse than just running response.
Unbelievable.
Okay, what Ningguang team should we check?
Top left.
This one?
Top left. Ooh, that hurts to look at.
So, probably not D.
Oh my.
Probably not D. Okay, no more sim. No more sim.
Okay.
It's brain rot.
The biggest issue with Ningguang though is that not only is she just single, she's carried by single target just like Yoimiya is.
Yeah.
But then her single target's not actually good.
Pretty much, yes. I'm like, look
probably
at this.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, look at the like characters she has to run. Bennett, Albedo, and Klee.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna say that if you do really want to run Ningguang though, what you should probably forget Bennett, Albedo, and just go double Hydro.
Honestly, yeah. Double Hydro.
So then you're going double Geo. Yeah, so you're going double Geo, double Hydro, and then you're not getting the anti Bloom synergy. Because I got this wrong in my tier list, but yeah, Ningguang is. I forgot that she steals Hyperblooms, right? Because she makes crystallizes. So you actually
God,
less Hyperbloom. Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah, so she's actually negative synergy for a Hyperbloom team. And yeah, so but running double Hydro, you get double Geo, double Hydro, and you still take advantage of Ningguang doing burst damage. So that's what I would do if I were you. I think it's actually going to be pretty good. If you want to build, that's what I'm going to do when I build Ning next time she reruns, and I think it's actually going to be solid.
You don't have Ningguang?
No, I do. I just haven't built her.
Oh. Alright.
I'm going to build her on the rerun to maximize hype.
Right, Diluc.
C for Diluc.
Moving on. So Yanfei is actually is a very good pyro carry. I actually don't even think Yanfei and Diluc are even like that far apart in DPS.
I'm pretty sure they're almost exactly the same in vape.
Yeah.
My understanding.
But then, you know,
Probably
Melt
C,
Diluc, the best team in the game. It's like,
Well, Diluc so good. Insane.
I don't know, where do you want to actually like put them?
We're gonna get trashed to pieces for this tier list, and I'm ready for it.
Where do you want to like actually
This is
put
gonna
them?
be like the biggest.
You know, I'm gonna say Yanfei above Diluc. I'm saying it. Yanfei has Yanfei has access to better weapons.
Woodsith?
Yeah, Woodsith, and then what? Diluc has R1 Serpent.
Yep.
To be fair, okay, I'm saying that like
is
Serpent's
trash.
mine is bad, but it's like fine.
It's not good without Zhongli.
Mm-hmm.
I think double Hydro Diluc with Zhongli
Also-
is gonna be better for single target.
Yeah, also, I was gonna say something, but I just lost my. But yeah, like Diluc has no interrupts to resistance, which feels horrible to play. Yanfei at least has her C4, which is like a super tanky shot. Yeah, Yanfei's above Diluc. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
So do you want to just like put them both?
I mean,
in C?
they're not. Yeah, they're definitely not D tier.
They're definitely not worse than Ningguang.
I feel like when you've got, how could they not be B though? When you've got Bennett, Yelan, Sucrose, how could?
Because I don't think they
Are they that bad?
I don't think they reach 50k. I don't think they hit 50k DPS. Because Wanderer is 52k, so they should be lower than Wanderer. Maybe.
Right.
Can we just lower Heizou?
I mean, maybe actually, you know what? Move Heizou. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. We both came to the same conclusion.
At the same
I think
time.
Heizou probably in single target. Yeah.
Right. Clear. Vape.
All right, you guys who already commented chastising us for our Heizou placement, you can delete that now. Actually, don't delete it. Just edit it for engagement.
Yes.
No, make a second comment below that one for optimal engagement.
You know what's funny? I think people don't realize that watching the video like is so beneficial. If you watch the video all the way through and dislike, you've given so much value than someone who clicks on the video and just ignores it.
Way more. Yeah.
Right. So Klee Vape, a team that doesn't even work.
Doesn't vape. Okay, Mike, here's my honest question. Does Singcho get vapes in this team?
Yes. He vapes his rain sword sometimes.
Ow. That's hurtful. So do you try and infuse Kazua's burst
with Hydro? Yes.
Hydro then?
You try to. I'm not even sure if it's better or worse. I think it might just be better to forget like vaporizes in the team. So I don't know. It's if we're talking about
so it has to be C then, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say like if you have Klee overall as like a unit, I'd put her above Diluc and Yanfei, like because Mono Pyro Klee is actually like deceptively strong. It's just that it takes like a lot of expensive units. But like if we're talking Klee Vape in strictly single target, which isn't even like Klee's forte, above Ningguang at least. I think that
she's not vaping the hits, so
not consistently.
You're losing a lot of damage
with a double Hydro at least. To be fair, I don't know why we didn't take double Hydro now that I think about it, but in double Hydro at least she can vape all her charge attacks, which is her highest healing part of her kit, which is good. But for this team, she's like, you don't know what the fuck you're vaping. You're vaping Xingqiu. This is vape Xingqiu team.
Oh man.
Alright, Yoimiya, Vivi.
This team sucks to play. Actually, this is my overworld team. Actually, yeah, this is my overworld team. It's amazing in the overworld.
Yeah.
Because
this
is actually the best overworld team in the game. No, it's not. G-Taser sucks. G-Taser doesn't run Kazuha. You need Kazuha for overworld.
Oh, so true.
You need Kazuha and you need Yelan. And the greatest part about Yoimiya is that she can attack those random enemies on all the sides of you when you're doing like random like defend the monolith in overworld, and you can't freaking see anything because of your Kazuha's burst. She just auto targets everything.
How did we get to talking about overworld performance? I
just really love Yoimiya. Okay.
I think at least
the issue with this team
these two
is I think theoretically the damage is higher because you can really scuff double swirl. But the problem is you have to dodge you're gonna have to dodge. Is just the reality.
Yeah.
And if you have to dodge, then you're losing her 5th hit, which is the biggest vaporize hit. And the whole point of the team is to vaporize the last hit. That's basically the whole point of the team. So
I really don't think Yoimiya
top
vape is
of A
practical.
is fair.
Top of A
Is very impractical.
Did you just see?
Sorry, no, bottom of A.
Alright.
Bottom of A.
Above Alhaitham. Alright. Cyno Quickbloom. Is this Quickbloom? Yeah, it's Quickbloom.
Yeah. That team's good.
It's actually really good. I'm putting it above Alhaitham.
It's really, really good.
I'm putting it above Alhaitham spread.
Single target? No,
Yeah.
this is an
Way
A-tier
higher.
team.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, this team's actually good.
People,
I think
I don't know
it's-
why people think Quickbloom is like cope. I don't get that.
I don't get it either. I mean, yes, it's not like better than Hyperbloom, but it's not really worse. It definitely scales off of your Cyno's investment, and Cyno needs a ridiculous amount of ER in this team. It's actually scary, and I hate it. But
Fav Yolon, Fav Baizu, Fav Naida. Just triple Fav.
Literally.
Triple Fav with TF. But I think
Triple Fav.
Noir explained it really well because he's like the Cyno guy. And he explained that like with other aggravate carries like Keqing, Yae, and whatnot, when you build them, you have to build them with crit. You can't really build them for EM. You can't really build them like with a lot of EM because that takes away from your crit stats and whatnot. Whereas Cyno, he can build both. Like building into EM is also investing into his damage instead of just like his blooms. So you can get like the best of both worlds, investing in both his blooms and his own personal damage. Yeah. So yeah, I think the team is like
it's really tempting.
good.
It's really tempting for me to go for a 5-star weapon on him because his 5-star weapon gives so much EM and crit.
Yeah.
So it really double dips nicely. But anyways, I would actually put this team above Yoimiya for sure.
Sure.
Is it better than Hu Tao VV Vape? I like it better by a lot.
Single target. This is Hu Tao VV Vape. Come on. I'm gonna say I think it's below Rational, but I'll say it's above Hu Tao.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think then strictly single target. Yeah.
All right. Mono Hydro.
I don't have Kokomi yet, so
I really like this team. Every account I've played
it looks fun.
It is really fun. And you just don't die because it's like a team where you can actually on-field Kokomi, and it feels great. Kokomi's.
I guess this is the team. If you're a Kokomi lover, I guess this is your team to actually like see your girl on field and actually have her do good damage and build her. You could probably build her damage, hey? Not crit, obviously, but like I guess
I think she goes.
I guess damage is clam. Is that damage Kokomi, or is there another way to build her?
No,
damage?
I think you definitely build on clam. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go clam, HP, hydro, healing bonus. I'm pretty sure.
Oh really? Eh?
Yeah. That's like the best Gabber normal attacks and stuff. But yeah, I like the team.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be at least B with double hydro.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
It's 100% above. It's above 52k.
I mean, I think that team would perform better than Yoimiya VV Vape because Yoimiya VV Vape is hell on earth to play.
Do you want to put an A tier? Oh my, we're gonna get so many comments.
Either that goes in A tier, or we move Yoimiya VV Vape down to B because of how impractical it is.
Yeah, sure.
I'm fine with either.
To be fair, I think we've been too mean to Alhaitham.
Okay, we can put it below.
And then above both. Yeah. Oh my god, Alhaitham Sims are gonna go wild.
No. Not when they see where I put Alhaitham Hyperbloom.
Yeah, true. Alright. Oh no.
Should we throw them a bone, or did you forget the team?
No, it's
okay. Okay.
His Eula video just came out. Mine is coming out tomorrow.
My Eula video just dropped.
Yeah, mine is coming out tomorrow, so I can talk about Eula a lot more, and you can also listen to him be nice about Eula.
It'll be interesting to see where we go on it because we did not collab at all on the Eula video. So.
Yeah. I actually wonder where. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna post. I'm not gonna watch a Eula video. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna watch after I post mine. So.
Okay.
to see like how close you get.
So I guess the story behind this is I actually cleared the Dendro Chicken in sub 1 minute with Eula with this team, but without Zhongli, I had Layla. And Zhongli would increase the DPS of the team a lot because my Layla does literally nothing for this team in terms of damage.
Yeah.
So I actually think it's actually not bad in single target.
I don't think it is
probably
either.
a really hot take these days, but
Yeah.
it's actually like the problem with it is not damage. People always say that Eula's problem is damage. The problem is practicality.
And also,
like
I think
in terms of annoying mechanics and
Yeah.
and she has nothing to deal with them.
and physical resistance. They give every boss like
That's not
50
that-
physical resistance, which is stupid.
Sure. But like think about this team. You get minus 40 from
Yeah, you got a lot.
from Super Conduct, minus 20 from Zhongli, and something like minus 20 from Shenhe
It's
or
minus 15.
Rosaria too.
Wait,
Minus 15. So yeah.
minus 15, yeah. I think it would be embarrassing if like I forgot Shenhe's numbers because I'm like a massive Shenhe fan, but yeah. And Eula also shreds by 20.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
Eula shreds by 20. So that physical resistance,
Is gone.
little known fact, you can actually get away with not even having Super Conduct on a team if you have D6 Rosaria, Shenhe, Zhongli.
Yeah. And spoiler for a bit of
Anyways.
what I'm gonna say, I think Eula's biggest
Yeah.
problem is the fact that she has to run a cryo character that almost is just does nothing for her to fix her energy issues.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. But like actually talking
Um,
about the team in single target, I think like
Yeah, it's for sure. It's for sure.
It's around here.
It's for sure in B. Yeah.
It's either below. I think it's safer to put it below. I'm pretty sure it's below Ito.
Below Geo? Really? Below Ito?
I don't think so. I think so. Yeah. I don't.
It feels pretty strong.
Because like
But-
on sheets, like compared to on sheets and in game, it is a lot easier to get. I think people say that Yoa's like better on cheats because he like isn't perfect rotations and stuff. But I feel like people forget the fact that like you're killing things in 2 rotations, not 5, which is what most sheets assume.
I also what was I gonna say? Spoiler for my video. But the big reason why Eula is underrated in my opinion is because truly diehard Eula mains will not invest in minimum or cope artifact quality. Like she scales so much with vertical investment into her artifacts that like you're going to have like if you standardize artifact builds, right, then Eula is shafted more than other characters. Whereas if you raise the standard for artifact builds, characters hyper carries like Xiao, Wanderer, and Eula are relatively higher.
I agree. I mean,
It's just numbers.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's not even I agree, it's just true. Yeah.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Like.
Alright, Ben Shapiro. Right.
Yeah, your channel name your channel tagline should be flip. Flips don't care about your feelings. I don't know.
That would be funny. You know what?
Anyways, sure.
We're putting above Vita. The comments are gone. It's over.
Dude, we're so screwed. Again, we're not tryharding here, guys. Okay, we put away the GC sim because we're not tryharding. We're just trying to promote discussion of many teams. Okay.
Yes.
So you correcting us is furthering our cause. Okay.
Thank you. Please correct us.
Yes. You're all wrong.
My comment engagement is already like insane.
This video is gonna be lit.
Alright, Mono Cryo Ayaka.
Okay. I guess this is my team. I like this team a lot. I like it for bossing. It's really nice to have that really nice front-loaded Ayaka burst because you can, and then if you play Shenhe properly, you can get 2 Shenhe skills per that first burst. Yeah, exactly. And it's really nice. I don't know where it lands versus Ito and
it should be.
stuff.
It's definitely above.
Yeah, it feels very strong. And I also personally, I run Layla on HP cryo damage crit with Harbinger of Dawn.
Yeah. Well,
And so she actually does solid damage in this team. And so rather than like Diona, for example, being just a strict DPS loss.
What do you mean? Diona's
but
the
also
best
not
cryo
having-
unit in the game. Her overall utility and her support is ridiculous. Did you know at C6 she gives you a 200 EM buff? That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. And you know that 200 EM buff is going to buff your Kazuha's EM, which will increase
So
the
true.
cryo damage
So
bonus buff
true.
for your
So
Ayaka.
true. So true.
Boom.
I actually don't even think, does it work that way?
It actually does, yeah.
Okay. It's capped at
Yeah, I
1,000
mean, I don't know if
anyways.
it's yeah. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
right below
true.
here.
I think that's fair. I mean, yeah, I've never played the double hydro one, but I think that's fair. I like it better than Alhaitham, but you know.
Alright.
Maybe this should have been a tier list on how much we like the team. That'd have been so much easier.
Then I'd put Eula in S tier, dude, 100%. But
Let's go. Let's go. What team is this? This is
Raiden Hyper with Fischl.
Raiden Hyper with Fischl.
Yeah. This is kind of like my team. This was the only team
Yeah.
I ran pre-Dendra. Actually, no, I didn't.
I remember it from all of your videos that I watched.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about this team is that if I use this team, it means I can't use Eula.
That's brutal.
So,
That's brutal. You should get Yae.
anyways.
It's probably
It's probably about 5
it's
years.
tough. It's
Like, the team single target isn't like crazy. I think
it's not right at national level. I'm just thinking of compared to other Raiden teams. It's definitely B tier.
especially with how like Dendra's raised the ceiling of teams.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd put it above or below aggravate. I'm not sure. It depends. They're like the same.
Yeah, I would say they're pretty much the same. I'd say it's a tiny stronger personally.
Gotcha, that's fair.
I'd say it's if you're Raiden is younger and if your Fischl is better built, be slightly behind.
Yeah, that's fair. Right. Oh, this is your team.
I think that I like it better than Raiden Fischl even in single target.
The
I think it
DPS is definitely
does
lower.
more damage. But
I mean, it might have higher DPR. It probably does have higher DPR, but Yae extends rotations, which is kind of sucky. And the team is more like a multi-wave team, if anything.
But it's also a multi-phase team for bosses that have multi-phases.
True.
And you do get front-loaded damage with 2 nukes on the team instead of just 1. So in bosses like Perpetual Mechanical Array, other bosses that have phases, it comes up on top quadrage margin.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That I really like it because it's so versatile. But in terms of strict single target, I mean, are we hitting a wall or are we hitting actual enemies, crappy enemies that they put in the abyss? You know, that's a big thing.
So it's still gonna like fall around here.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's just like, where do you want to rank them? It's like, okay.
I mean, I'm way too biased to this team to not put it at the top of those 3 teams.
Yeah, but I'm not biased, so it's going here.
But that's just me. I think you're anti-biased against her.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You hate me. You hate Yae.
No, yes, 100%. I hate you so much. This is why I'm asking you to come onto my channel for a collab.
This next one's cope as hell. Single target.
Are you really gonna say that? The guys are coming for you.
No, it's not Yae. It's Keqing.
Oh, sorry, Keqing, yeah.
If Erotic Walrus is watching this.
Worst tier list ever? Okay.
This tier list. No one screenshot this on social media.
gonna say.
Okay. So here's the thing: is if you run this team and you actually run Baiju, and not Nahida, would run Nahida and instead of Baiju and Azba over Sucrose, so that you have more iframes, more dodging ability.
I agree.
And then you can actually clear in single target, because if you run this team, oh, it's rough out there. I would put it in C. I would put this team in C for single target if you run Baiju, and B if you run Nahida.
If you're running, because like, if you look at Raiden aggravate, it's very unrealistic to assume you're not going to run like a healer. But with Keqing, it's very. I think it's a lot easier to argue you can get away without a healer than with like Raiden aggravate teams, which is why I think I'm gonna like put it above Raiden. It's like around. I'll put it above, sure. Actually,
because you're running it with Nahida, right? And Nahida does add a lot of buffing, and despite what Flip says, she does some damage. And
do you want to put it above or below Alhaitham spread?
It's probably below Alhaitham spread, right? Below, he can't be that. He can't be that bad.
All right, double Hydro Raiden.
Double Hydro Raiden.
I mean,
you know what's actually a pretty good team that we don't have on here is for single target, anyways. If you just run Raiden Hyper with Yelan.
Oh yeah, soup. Raiden soup
for this thing show slot. Yeah, Raiden soup.
I forgot to put that
single
one.
Target. It's okay.
Raiden double Hydro hovers around.
It's pretty good in single target.
57 to like 62k.
That has to be better than Kokomi double
Hydro.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
So it's minimum A tier.
Yeah. Also, you said Kokomi double Hydro. That's triple Hydro actually.
Oh. Okay, sometimes I just watch that video. Have you seen that YouTube short that's like Hydro characters be like?
I have not seen that short.
I watch it like I would watch it every day if I remembered to.
What?
It's so funny. And when I watch it like 7 times in a row.
The fuck? How good is this video?
It's like, oh my god! I'll post it in comments. Actually, I'm not allowed to post links. It kills me if I post links.
You just a hitman just pulls up to your house and fucking blasts you with a shotgun. Yeah, I think.
Anyways.
I'm gonna put above Sucrose National.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right, now the best team in the game, double Hydro Taser.
No healer too, eh? Brutal. Team
what do you mean? Sucrose the best healer in the game. Also, why would you say that about this team?
I mean, it's gonna be. Yeah, I know. But that team is that there.
Yeah.
It should be strong. It should be strong too.
It is pretty strong, yeah. But like, it has really fake AoE as well with Sucrose being on the team and being able to grip. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know if it's better than Kokomi double, like Kokomi mono Hydro. I'm not sure. Going off of my head, I think it would be because you have EC as well.
Just like looking at it, Electro Charge doesn't do as much in single target.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the only thing it does in AoE is that it allows you to get double swirls.
Let's see. Okay.
Wait. Yeah, hold on.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, now we're fine. Oh no.
Excellent. You left them all for last? Okay, there's a couple. There's a couple. We have to space it out a little bit.
It's just
rip the band-aid off.
Wait, where did we put Sucrose? Where did we put the team? Okay. Here, okay, sure. Where's... I can't even find the right one. Yeah. S tier.
That's the one. Yeah, it's the best team in the game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
What's better? What team is better?
Eula Hyperbloom.
I mean, obviously, I would like to run Kuki, so you have like it becomes a very comfortable team as well. This team is so stupid, dude. Can't.
I hate it. Can we just remove it from? Can we power creep this team? Can we just make every single enemy have Dendro resistance?
Here's what I hate. What I hate about this team is it's like why we talked about this earlier. It's like why did they make Yoimiya single target locked as her main restriction when they're going to make a team that has a higher DPS floor, a higher DPS ceiling, actual not terrible AoE,
that tracks.
better tracking against enemies, and it synergizes with all the same best characters like Double Hydro that Yoimiya does.
So are you?
And the trigger is a healer with Kuki.
So are you saying Hyperbloom is Yoimiya the reaction?
Yeah. It's like better Yoimiya, but it's only a reaction and not even a whole character.
Yeah, to be fair, I also think Hyperbloom is like overrated. Did I say?
What's better than Hyperbloom?
I mean, like, are we talking pure numbers?
I don't know. Just give me anything.
I mean,
save me from my pain.
I'll hype them Quickbloom, I guess. It's like a direct damage upgrade. I also think.
Is it is it a damage upgrade in single target?
It should be.
Because double Hydro like is a lot of damage.
I mean, Alhaitham is also a lot of damage.
All right. You can't get away with Raiden on that team. Without you're not gonna live. You need Kuki. You need Kuki instead.
That's true.
And Raiden, despite not being that much of an upgrade over Kuki, does give a damage bonus to both Yolana and Xingqiu.
Yeah.
And procs slightly more Hyperblooms.
I don't think the fact that Raiden procs more Hyperblooms actually matters.
Yeah, it's probably, here and there, one or two extra Hyperblooms, not really very many. But it does have the damage bonus. Is it better in single target? I need proof in my.
We're not bringing up
my testing. Okay. My personal testing has double Hydro above, but that is subject to my Alhaitham's investment.
The thing is, I've actually never played a C0 Alhaitham Quickbloom. I've only played a C6 Alhaitham Quickbloom with C6 Yulan and C2 Nahida. So maybe
what?
That's the one I used in my video. So maybe my thoughts are a bit skewed. So.
Oh my god! I thought I was just a skill issue watching your video, but you were using constellations.
Yeah, it was a C6 Alhaitham with Foiler. It was a C2 Nahida with their weapon, a C6 Yulan with R5 Aqua, and it was just Kuki. Kuki with Ziphos.
Wow. Wow. Well, there you go.
Yep. I scammed.
I'm just that I do feel scammed. I'm not gonna watch your channel anymore.
Wow. Alright. I'll trust you and I'll put it lower. I just realized my perception is probably skewed.
I'm gonna also leave an angry comment.
Okay, Jello. Alright, so now we have Hyperbloom but worse.
I'm not looking at your screen.
Are you actually writing an angry comment? Oh, you're looking at Sim? Okay.
No. Okay, good. I'm right.
Oh,
I'm right.
I'm right.
So I've never been so happy in my life.
You proved me wrong with the Sim. Oh no. My entire argument is gone. Okay, but the only thing I don't like about Hyperbloom... The only thing I don't like about Hyperbloom is the fact that, okay, compared to crit characters, because the damage is based entirely on the reaction.
Yep.
Because, like, compared to crit characters like, even aggravate teams, I think aggravate is the better Dendro team. I think that's my hottest take. And also has
It's a
AoE.
really, really, really hot take.
If I were to tell people to build 2 teams, it would be International and Aggravate. I think that's just like better long term, because it's much easier to shut down reactions than it is to shut down like crit investment on a character. I think.
How would you shut down the reaction Hyperbloom? Like, it still works. Like, Nahida's skill is so broken that it still works on even an element innate character like the Thundering Manifestation.
Okay, but then if you get a pyro, if they just add like a pyro cube to the abyss, or the
It still
cryo
works on
cube.
it still works on a cube.
No, does it?
Yeah, that's how crazy Nahida is.
No, I don't think you just trigger burning.
Okay, bet?
Bet? I'm pretty sure you just trigger burning.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna find out right now on my phone.
And it's permanent pyro with permanent, almost basically permanent dendro. You just trigger burning infinitely. I don't think you can get like a single bloom off. I'm trying to think, because if you no, because you have to apply Nahida skill first. If you start with Xiao and try to hit it with Hydra, you just vaporize. If you try to hit it with Electro, you just overload. And it's not like EC where you can have Electro and Hydra on the enemy. So yeah, I just don't think it works.
Well, you're going to find out. Anyways, though, do you think because occasionally there might be a pyro cube that you're gonna run aggravate there, and that's why it's better instead of running double hydro against a pyro cube?
No, but
Okay.
no, but even then, like, because of how aggravate is, you can, because like I don't like Hyperbloom rotations. It's the same thing every single time. You play it the same way, which is why I would even give like the edge to Alhaitham Quickbloom, because you can at least like do some sort of front load. Whereas this team is just like, it's just basically just a line in how the damage is dealt. And I don't like that. Because being able to front load, like as much as we say like front load is bad on some characters like Eula, being able to front load is like good, because with bosses with like really short windows, then you can just get a lot of damage and then continue and stuff like that. Like if you look at the I don't know, I can't think of strong examples.
Okay, so you can create blooms on the pyro cube.
No shot.
Yeah.
What? I hate this game.
Yeah, Nahida really is that different.
Can they just delete Nahida? I hate this character.
Obviously, you're not creating blooms while it's still in its pyro form. You have to break the outer shield. But once it's just in, and yeah, you're creating hyperblooms just fine.
All right. I hate this game. They're gonna counter Hyperbloom in Fontaine, trust.
I really hope you're right, because I hate Hyperbloom too. I 100% agree with you that it's very boring, very bad for the game.
You completely cut out when you said that. Say that again.
Way too strong and way too easy to use and way too brain dead, but that doesn't change the fact that it's the best team in the game, in my opinion.
Okay, I think that picked up decently to where we understood what you said. Wait, hold on, I need to go.
Okay.
I need to go charge my Mac.
Their Mac is dying.
What was even the team?
Cyno.
Hyperbloom. Wait, where is it?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worse.
Yeah, then Quickbloom, yes.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it's also, not only is it worse, it's very impractical as well. Is without a sustain option. I think that's really the biggest issue, right? Is unlike even Raiden, like dodging with Cyno is really hard because he has very specific combos that you need to do. And if you're running TF with your which you're definitely gonna have to, and double hydro without another electro unit,
Yes.
your combos are even more important to hit so that you generate enough energy. And so in reality, I just would never play this. If you're gonna play this, I would at least put, like, it's better to put Kuki in the Yelan slot or in the Xingqiu slot, but even that's obviously pretty cope.
Having Hyperbloom stolen by both Cyno and Kuki.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the one team I don't think we can say is better than Alhaitham.
All right, fair enough. I mean, it's still double hydro core with Nahida, and you are rocking Hyperblooms. I don't know. It's still a pretty good team if you can actually use it.
Yep. All right, now we have.
That's a good team too.
Double hydro.
Which one are we doing?
Hukta.
I feel like this team is broken. I mean, it's top of A. It was the best single target team in the game when you factor in actual usability.
Yeah.
I do think it got power crept. I don't know though. It could still be S tier. Like, I don't know if Tighnari is better than this. Maybe it might not be.
I was gonna say I think it's like at least above Tighnari. So unless like we move Tighnari down to A, but I don't.
Yeah.
Should we just move it down?
So if you could, but I don't think you have to. I think you could leave it.
Sure.
I think you could leave it. I do think it is. You could argue that double hydro Hyperbloom is at SS and these two are at S.
No, we are not. We are not doing that.
I'm not.
Yeah. And also, like, Hutao scales better with Hutao and Tighnari and Alhaitham all scale better than this team if you can, like, vertically invest into artifacts and even gang weapons and stuff. No? No is insane.
C2 Nahida, you have C2 Nahida, you have C2 Yelan. You can get 5-star weapons for your Xingqiu and your Yelan.
Okay, give Alhaitham C2 Nahida and C2 Yelan and see what happens.
That's fair. No, for sure. But we were talking,
C0,
for sure.
But we were talking C0. And yeah. Alright, that's fine.
That's my other problem. Other problem with it is people talk about Hyperbloom not having a high ceiling, but it's not true.
To be fair, I think like the other Dendro teams do have a higher ceiling, like even Nilu.
Yeah, like if you go C6 R5, sure.
Yeah. Let's just keep it like this.
It's all okay.
Eula Hyperbloom, you already know this is the true best single target team in the game. No competition.
Agreed.
Thank you. Alright.
No, I agree. I
moving
agree.
on. You have Quickbloom with Nahida.
It's actually really good.
It is. I think it is like a tier lower than Hyperbloom, but it's still like serviceable. It's not.
Yeah, I would put it at the very top of A.
Like here.
You could put it. I would accept that. Yep. I love Raiden, so.
Okay, but realistically, you'll.
No. You can leave it.
Okay, sure. This is the comment. Oh no, I'm scared to upload this.
I'm really scared to upload mine. I'm terrified.
Oh god.
I'm actually terrified.
No, but realistically, your Hyperbloom is like down, bottom of B, bottom of C, top of A, C, but. Let's just acknowledge the fact that it's the best team in the game. So, do you want to keep it here? Because I feel like if people skip to the end, they're not gonna get it.
They get it. Don't worry about it. Leave it there.
All right. So
people who skip to the end deserve. People who skip to the end deserve it.
So true. Yeah. Oh, hold on. For people that skip to the end, okay. If you actually watch the video all the way through, here is your screenshot. Wait, hold on. Here is your screenshot for the people who actually watch the video, but if you skip to the end, let's just.
There you go.
Actually, this is probably accurate, actually, but. Yep, okay, so here is the tier list, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Final tier list.
And as you know, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination.
It's about
we
the
did this
teams we
for
made along
this
the way.
screenshot. It has nothing to do with the discussion or the nuance or encouraging you guys. It only has to do with bashing on your favorite Genshin Impact characters.
Yeah, 100%. So, do you have like any closing thoughts?
Again, don't take the tier list too seriously. It's an extremely nuanced topic, and it changes very much if you in real practical settings. So like if you're going into a real abyss with different types of enemies that act differently, with some AoE chambers, it's really different. And if you build your favorite characters and you build them right, you're generally going to be able to clear the to full star content. So like, don't get, you know, your knickers in a twist for where the placement was, and just use it as excitement to, you know, try out different teams, because that's where the fun of Genshin Impact is.
Oh, so true. That's better than my closing words on your channel, which was just that Jing is the best healer in the game. I was also gonna try to like put the tier list back together, but no, I've done irreparable damage to it.
Yeah, agreed. Oh, my other closing thoughts is go check out my tier list.
So true, yes.
Our tier list on my channel, which is the AoE tier list. And trust me when I say this, if you think this one is bad, mine is much worse. So get excited for that. I really feel like we're going to be offending a lot more people on mine, which is not on brand. So yeah, please.
We've completely just switched roles. Dude, the comments
so
are.
If you want, yeah.
But all in all, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this mess, as I'd love to hear it and I respond to almost every single comment. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and go check out Jello's channel, and I'll see you
on the flip side.
Peace.